watching this in here. You don't have to go in your room with that. Okay. So we was here to ride the Bible. To read the Bible. So let's see what these people is doing. Because I'm not doing nothing the way I said. I tell y'all, I'm so tired. I can't even stay awake. It must have been something in some of my drink or something. I don't know. It's like these people put these people in charge a long time ago, unbeknownst to me in my kingdom, and left me out of the workings of my kingdom. And they trying to force something on somebody before they let it go. But you can't do that. Nobody telling me what to do. Nobody was coaching me. Nobody was guiding me. I had to find my way on my own. Nobody telling me what to do. It's something about these people having access to these, maybe clones or something like this, and trying to get things done that way. All right. All right, but I told you I'm not doing anything. We got married in reverse. Heartbreak. I don't like dealing with other stuff in the other dimension because it's not fair. It's basically giving up your right or free will or your voice or something. I don't like the way it feels. It's like I'm the only one like me on earth, and these people trying to tell me, and I'm not beneath these people. God placed me above these people, and they're trying to tell me what's about to go on next by keeping me out of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not doing that. How dare you? And it must be something where they can't like really upgrade, or they can't like do something to somebody. I don't know. It's like I have to stay the same or something. Not the same, but something like this. Right? And like I said, these people wrong for what they doing. Because who thought when you was in the Bible talking about casting out demons that these would actually be like people that feel like they have rights or they can squat in your area or in your home or something. There's no I guess they say, oh, well, if you Jesus, why you can't cast that demon? Because we're talking about law. We're talking about a lot of different stuff that's mixed up in here. It's not like how you say, oh, get out of here, demon. If you see a demon or a ghost walking around your house, this is something different. Like, that's why I said the church failed us. And we're supposed to be overwhelmed right now and not know how to do what we're supposed to be originally created to do by people using, hold on, like breaking down your gifts and separating it and spreading it into demons' lives so they can use it in a nefarious way. It's just ridiculous. Like, when calling back your energy might work for like a high priestess, but if all these people gang up on the Empress or the Sun, it's not that easy, is what I'm seeing.
Stop that squirting. No. Stop that squirting. No. Stop that.
Like, before they got into transhuman and all this stuff, they should have had devices or some type of something set up for people to protect themselves against this. I mean, it's not like they're doing anything to you, probably, like that's so serious that you can't clear yourself or cleanse. And so it's kind of like an annoyance. It's kind of like, that's what it is. It's like a haunting or an annoyance. Okay. A lot of stuff is not being done in the physical. They're doing it at a distance through like mental torture or something like this. You know, I was hearing somebody talking about like they're watching these people in their house and then they writing down things or whatever. But some of us live in a place where these people don't even eat food no more. So you will be baking food for nobody. My so-called spouse don't eat no more. He eat only one thing every day. So you see what I'm saying? That's how I know that somebody's not here no more, because my real person like my food. So this could be like 2-3 years now. that we haven't been buying groceries and I haven't been cooking, but that's what I'm saying. Nobody, they don't eat it. The person don't eat it. You can't cook food for a husband that don't eat the food. Okay. So I feel like people are trying to make it like people are cold or they don't know how to. I done cooked for 30 something years. Okay. I started cooking for myself when I was like 9 years old. So it's even longer than that. And I cooked for this family that may not even be my family for like 20 something years. Every single day. All the days, grocery shopping, all the mommy stuff. You're trying to keep me in some kind of cycle that I don't belong in anymore. And so you're not getting the things that you're supposed to be getting because I'm in the wrong situation with the wrong cycle. And these are things, unfortunately, you're gonna see that going towards the future, these are things like these are your rights you're supposed to be able to choose. And this is not going on. They're putting people in some type of, I don't know, in some kind of imprisonment or something like this. And basically by letting these people steal from some of us that have things or hiding these inheritances, okay, so that we can't go out and move around when we need to and make our own decisions. This is somebody putting a grid around you. This is don't have nothing to do with your inner healing or none of that. This has something to do with people using technology in an ill-willed manner and forcing their presence on people with an ill-willed it's not natural. It's not a natural order of things. It's not natural. Now, these could be people that have been in the industry and this was done to them. They were able to push back on the small little corporations or the small little groups of elite, wipe them out. And now the abuse that they suffered in the industry, whatever part they were in, they're implementing that on smaller groups of people that's not 100% aware that was talking about propaganda and all this conspiracies and all these other things or whatever, and mind control on just a basic mundane level. Whatever mind control you could even read about today is probably 30, 20 years old. This ain't even the new shit that they're using right now. You understand what I'm saying? So awareness is key. So you can stop blaming people that could be in messed up situations that they did not get themselves in. They did not choose. They're not the one in control. This means that people have some type of, it's something else that they're using. So you can't blame these people. You can't blame the people that is being done to. So if you're not strong enough, I don't know how long this is going to go on. It might even be a year or 2 more years of something that these people are doing. Okay? All right. So let's say, woe to those who plan iniquity and work out evil on their couches. In the morning, in the morning light, they accomplish it when it lies within their power. So this also, like, remember we were just reading about the word couch and it says something that lies or lies within their power. Or this could be people that like meet up in the morning and have sex or something and talk about these conspire against people or something like this, or into the break of dawn they wake up and they're already thinking about these things or something. It said they covet fields. So I'm hearing breath of the fields. That song keep coming on. I don't know what it means. Maybe we'll find out today. But they covet, so they snatch up fields. They snap the harvest we just looked at with the wheat on this side and then the pentacle and the bunny on this side. They're coveting people's lands or resources or something like this. Okay. We won't even say, we talk about like people that's supposed to be of power right now, like an empress or an emperor, try to make them powerless or something like this. So they're stealing people's property, homes, squatting, taking people's titles and deeds and changing them and putting them in their names where it's hard to. And that's the thing that if somebody knows that this is happening, why are you making it hard? Why don't you come up with a system that people will be able to because they say once somebody does this like title thievery or stealing, it's hard to put it back, or deed stealing, it's hard to put it back in the other person's name. It's stuck. There's nothing you can do about it. Well, then there should be something you can do about it. And it should be having something to do with a jail sentence. If you go down there and you find out your name is not on something that's supposed to be on, the person that put their name on there, because these people are using their name, aren't they? I think. So you should be able to go down there, and if you see that your shit is on there, that person should be going straight to jail. No questions asked. Because you had to really go ahead and think about this in an affair. This could be somebody having an affair. These are these people that feel like they're slave masters, and they're starting some new type of new type of state slavery by letting you know that you don't own nothing and that somebody could own you. All right. It's going to make people not want to buy homes in America because you will have to go through shit like this. So we're going more towards smaller houses, RV houses and stuff. Third world. Less people are probably buying homes, okay, because of the rates, so on and so forth, okay? All right? So somebody could have done this. This could be somebody that wants to deal with you, wants to own you, wants to hurt you. These are weird ass fucking people because you had to be weird to do that. You would have to be very strange to do that, okay? And I don't know what this could also be you. You could be a home and somebody is changing. You didn't know that you were owned by a corporation or something, or they tried to because ain't nobody gonna own this. Me. So somebody could have moved somebody's name off of something, off of your paperwork. If somebody is looking at you as a piece of property or a home or something like this, okay? All right. So I don't know. This could be the sunflower energy. Somebody could have this in their name. The song is on right now. I don't know if this is who this is. All right. But somebody is fucking weird anyways. Okay. These people are weird. I saw something when this person went on vacation in the Caribbean. They were showing pictures of it on their channel. And I know that something happened to a masculine energy when you went there. This could have been somebody that was supposed to be dealing with me and they was dealing with this person and somebody maybe didn't come back the same or something like this. What?
You have something like this for beads?
No, why? I used to. So again, that's why I said people be creeping me out. Those people that say the same thing in their videos when they start their video off, you might think I'm weird because sometimes I don't even greet y'all. We just start talking. But I think it's weird to have the same thing saying the same damn thing. But I guess this would be about promotion, okay, for these people. Six of Swords energy. Most of these individuals are foreign to this nation or they just came here in the past 30, 40, 50, 60 years. They're not our people. They're not mine. God said they're not mine. Cut them off. Send them away or something like this. All right. So somebody could be going to jail here, okay, because of something like this. This could be some weirdo that's just watching you and your family on a camera and now they think they own you or they obsessed with you or something like this. Somebody could have had an affair with somebody and they stopped talking to this person. So now this person went in and found out something about where you live and went and did some crazy shit like this. And people should be going, it should be something, we shouldn't even have to, as taxpayers, you shouldn't even have to do this. It should be something in the system every month that runs a check and see if somebody's thing comes up changed. You should send something to a notarized letter to these people's house and they should be aware of this and they should be able to go in and check and see, hey, did you do this? Did you allow this? No or yes. And then if they did not, you should go right and arrest that person. Especially some of us that you have taken our information and put it out on public and put it to third-party situations, and we did not know. This is not even something that you're aware of. You should not have to be the one as American citizens with all this shit on our plate to be having to worry about doing this. You should have these people down there, they filing everything on paper. I mean, they taking things off paperwork and putting it in computers. You should run a check. An alert should come up, and it should tell you whose shit been changed, and then you should do the procedure I just told you. It's that fucking easy because these are very detrimental things right here. Now, we may not be able to come up with a system for everything, but there is something that you can do about this. All right? So somebody could be going to jail here. All right? They had to get this idea from somewhere. This is terrorism. And these people think that they untouchable or something like this, and you're not. So we got a King of Wands that's in reverse, and then we have a Knave of Wands in reverse. These are people that's trying to displace American citizens or so-called citizens or displace chosen ones or whatever, or these are criminals that are doing more nefarious things than this, and they're trying to move people from areas or something like this. All right, and this Knave of Wands and this King of Wands should not have done this. Okay, somebody could be also a feminine energy that got a phallic. Somebody is a transgender or something. All right. So these are people that could be also having bonds on people because they accidentally or supposedly slept with somebody and it's on tape or something. And so now these people got to do, somebody got to do what, well, these men, these are the men that could be displaced then, or they could lose their ranking and the woman should automatically be moved up and be getting the same information and intel that that man was getting. Because now she's the man of the house, no matter who's making the fucking money. Okay, because somebody got to protect something. If they not, she gonna be the one left with them children. If that man get attacked or killed by this person, she gonna be the one. You see what I'm saying? Left wondering what happened. All right. Ugh. Okay, my fault. All right. So it says they cover fields and seize them, houses, and they take them. They cheat an owner of his house, a man of his inheritance, or a woman, I'm guessing, or these could be Americans, original man of this nation, people that stem from these bloodlines. So the man could mean that as well. Man also used to mean woman. If you go back far enough and study this term, it means woman. It meant woman. Okay? So even if we talk about during slavery, they said go, cleave on to your woman and leave your family and leave your family or your homeland and cleave on to your woman. That could be America if we go far enough back here. All right? So it says they cheat an owner out of the house and a man, okay? And again, these people just want access to your house to get keys, weird ass shit. So they can put cameras in your house, sneak around your house when you go to sleep at night, drug you, walk around your house and do shit, throw parties or something, whatever these weird ass people doing, okay? While you and your family laying there. Because I don't know why I keep getting, when they did that Kanika thing, they said they had 2 rooms. People keep forgetting the fact that they said they had 2 rooms. Why? Because somebody have been minding their business on a retreat in their hotel room, thinking that they the only one that know that they there, them and their spouse. Oh, I'm going here. This is the hotel I'm going to be at. I'll be back in 3 days. I'm going for this little retreat or whatever. You think you and this person, but somebody had a retina scan and other people in the city found out you was going to be there. And then they started trickling in and get a hotel room next door, watch you on some camera or something like a weirdo. Okay. And then sneak in the room and do something weird. Okay. I don't know what this is. All right. Because like I told you, these could be these like Peter Pan type of kids that don't have these never be royals that don't have no cares or something in the world. Okay. Now, the house could also be a person. These could be energies that dwell here. You could be alien. You could have alien people come here, dwell in your energy, on your energy. I don't know why I be getting something like shit on your skin cells. A Lord of hosts could be somebody that has different type of entities, attachments to them. I know people don't talk about that, but they could be little things that crawl in people's nose, shit like this. You understand? Okay. Have you getting up out of the bed at midnight when somebody plays some kind of music or sound on your TV? You go walking outside down the street, getting in somebody's car. You don't even know you went somewhere. Shit like this, y'all. Okay, so I don't know what this is. All right. But again, even when I go to the extreme, I got to take it there. Something is telling me to do so. All right. All right. It says, therefore, thus says the Lord, behold, I am planning against this race an evil from which you shall not withdraw your necks. So again, this could be somebody also. This is a Lord. It's not God. This is a Lord, a landlord. This could be an overseer this could be like a commander. They're not going to put this shit in the newspaper like, oh, it's Handmaid's Tale. The people that got the envelope or something, they got to flee. They got their passport and they fled already. Now those of us that didn't know nothing was going on, our family could have fled. You the only one left behind. You see what I'm saying? You the when it says none something, no man left behind or something, you're finding out the mistake could be, that you could be somebody that actually can claim authority and power over this jurisdiction. They don't know what to do with you. You can ruin everything if you keep talking. It's a situation here for these people. All right? It would be easier to disregard a woman that's making these claims. All right? So again, so you could be caught amongst a race or something of people. They know that you're not one of them, but they could try to do these things on you. Somebody could be trying to say that you're an evil race, but these people just publicly or exploited your family on another end to try to get rid of a certain bloodline or God's people. This could be people that hate church or the Vatican and they put everything all in one, something like this. These people might know something about you being connected to families that you don't even know about, so on and so forth. So if they were breaking into some of these elites' homes, watching their retina scans, seeing their paperwork, seeing what these people's interest is, so forth. This is like a hacker takeover or something, okay? So again, but there could be actually a wicked race, okay? Or somebody could be trying to number you amongst the wicked, all right? Now, these could be people that left you behind because they got everything from your estate, okay? And they left you behind without knowing what is yours and what's not, okay? From which you shall not withdraw your necks. So these people could have did something to somebody else and now they're about to be getting something happening to them. King of Wands energy. This could also be, like I said, street level, mob level, gang, you know, something like this here. Also, pimps and, you know, different kind of energies that you could look at as a King of Wands. Nor shall you walk with your head high. So somebody is trying to put you amongst some people. It's not going to happen for you if you're a son of God. They're going to keep trying to strike you or do something. You don't belong there. And then something is going to start happening to these people here. For it will be a time of evil. This social media, they could be also putting you up on social media websites and stuff like this without your permission. All right. On that day, a satire shall be sung over you. Now, see what I just said about somebody saying some tunes or saying some phrases that's going to awaken you in 2 hours or 4 hours when you fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you watching something, it's some keyword or some your favorite show. You know, you binging out on your favorite show. You don't know that there's something here. All right. Or a lot of people watch YouTube now. You know, the intro to these YouTube channels. Okay, you didn't know that there's some kind of witchcraft or something like that. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, again, some of you could have had family members that went into the underworld and you didn't know it. You've been hosting something in the likeness of them. Um, and the ones in the underworld could be the ones doing something or I don't know. There's something here. We'll just look at it in a second. But it says, on that day, a satire shall be sung over you, and there shall be a plaintive chant. Okay, so there is some. This could also be like this, giving me like court plaintiff. All right, the plaintiff is okay. This could be some kind of chant where people are saying something about you to get something to happen to you. Okay, our ruin is complete. Our fields are portioned out amongst. So this could be also the book of Numbers. Okay, among our capturers, the fields of my people are measured out, and no one can get them back. All right. So this could be something here about, like I said, over in the Southwest with Mexico, them swapping out the people that came up through the border, taking out the Native Americans that were there, and then they can fit right in and look kind of like them. This could be something that happened in some of these territories, okay? All right? They could be using also sacred or secret or high-tech skilled technology that these people could have been holding on in areas because of the location, okay? Now, it says that you have, okay, so nor shall you walk with your head up high. So somebody could be very angry that you still walking with your head up high. They think that you didn't, they didn't do enough or something, for it will be a time of evil, okay? On that day, they should be said over you. And it says, okay, the stuff is portioned out amongst the captors. The fields will not be, are measured out, and no one can get them back. Thus shall no Okay, thus shall have no one to mark out boundaries. So this is also people that could come in and create, like, I don't know, this could be ley lines. These could be some type of something here. This could be like whatever you call it, redlining. This could also be, what am I getting? This could also be like, you know how somebody put like a barrier around your home or something like this. Okay. Now, somebody's name, this could be having something to do with Lot, okay? Somebody could be an Aries, too, because it's saying bound Aries, okay? So maybe an Aries could be also bound, okay, by Lot. These are emperors or something like this here. Somebody, this would be something else. In the assembly of the Lords. So we don't know if this is a Lord's energy or whatever, but I feel like the Fool here with the Queen of Swords is showing me that somebody shouldn't have done nothing. Somebody shouldn't have taken this step, and this is going to allow maybe a Queen of Swords to cut these people down or something like this, right in the middle of what they're doing. All right. Okay. It says, preach not, they preach. Let them not preach of these things. This could also be something that happened with the Biden administration. I didn't take it seriously, but somebody was saying something about it's going to be illegal to read the Bible. Okay, we got the Knave of Coins here. All right, and then we got the Three of Swords. Something that's heartbreaking. You could have lost the Knave of Coins, a Knight of Pentacles. All right, this could also be a young male. Okay, I don't know why it's making me think about the little boy in Wisconsin that they trying to send to jail, talking about he was about to kill Trump and that he would kill his parents. I don't know what this is about here. All right, maybe somebody got two gay parents, or maybe there's a feminine energy that's looking like a knight and there's a King of Wands here. Okay, this could be a man and a female just for this reading because of what we're reading. We have to be able to do that. Okay, but there could have been a Queen of Swords here that I don't know, could be upset about this, or a Queen of Swords is taking out this fool that tried to take out these two people. Okay, or somebody is trying to act like this, because I feel like we got but God. You see what the hell going on here? All right, that this person is actually a hunter too. There's a feminine that could be manipulating people to do something here. All right, so this fool could be a hunter. The Queen of Swords could be a peasant, and then I was hearing somebody named Woods. I used to go to school with this boy named Terrence, okay, or T Woods, okay. He the one that told me, but see, this could be old because he the one that told me at school, and when we was in freshman year, these people was trying to conspire against me, or these girls was gonna try to jump me at school, right? So this could be actually old, or this could be, like I said, these are cycles or something like this, right? And I remember that, and I think after we got out of school, whatever like this, I remember that I thought that we used to go to this place. I don't know if it was called Greenleaf or something like this. I don't remember what the bar was, but I remember this was like early in our clubbing days when we first all, started turning 21 and was seeing each other at the club. But I think that they said that at that club, this dude, could have killed somebody or something like this, and he ended up being in jail for a long time. And I think I heard a long time ago that he got out. Okay, but I don't know what this is here. Because we got the Woodsman. Somebody's name could be Woods, or also Woodsman is giving me like the movie The Woods with the guy and his friends or whatever. Somebody's supposed to get married, okay? Because there's something about somebody eloping or something here. But again, we got the Woodsman is in reverse here, okay? All right, and then we got this energy with, like I said, the Two of Swords, this but God energy, being able to see something or something like this, which is also America here, okay? So again, if these boys from the west side, okay? If these, like, the Stackhouses, the Hannah boy, who I think could be a Jay-Z clone on the lower realms, these people, if these people from the west side, this could have something to do. Something going on with them. You know what I'm saying? That person could have took the fall for something. Because I'm wondering why I'm seeing this book God energy, unless there was something going on with a clone of mine that these people had access to. Because I keep on feeling like it's me and it's something else like me that people been passing along or something like this, or trafficking. And they feel like I should know something I don't know that wasn't me or something like this. I don't know what this is, okay? I really don't. It's something strange here, all right? I don't know, but he supposedly did something to a Hispanic dude or something like this. They got into a fight and he ended up accidentally killing the dude or something. And they put him in jail, what I heard. But again, we could have been hearing see? We got the Dark Empress and the World card in reverse. Something else could have happened here. And then Hangman, look. So I don't know what the fuck these, because how you gonna be on this earth and somebody else gonna have more power over your being or something like this than you? That's just strange to me. And that's, like I said, these people were not writing stuff properly in the newspaper to cover up some things that were going on. Okay, because I haven't had a relationship with any of these people. See, that's what makes me think that this masculine, a clone of this masculine, or somebody else I dated was in the background saying, "Oh, bitch, I'm gonna get you back this way." If they were watching me or stalking me or saw me doing something, this is somebody's like payback or something like this. This could be a jealous father. I'm hearing something about, it's like pretty boy syndrome. Rather somebody was a girl or not at birth or whatever this is. But it's like something about like a father figure could have been a king, a very handsome man like a Elvis, or like fine on that level where girls is just, and you could have came along in a certain social construct and been fine or something like this, or very attractive, because pretty and beautiful is something, but attractiveness. Attractive has something to do with some light or some barrier or aura or something around you that you may not even be able to see. Okay, see, it says in the morning light, they accomplish it. So this could be somebody hiding who or what you were all this time so people can take advantage of it. All right. You know, testing you to see if you know what you are. Because you didn't, they were able to take advantage of something here. But I feel like somebody was doing something in the background to humiliate you because they felt like you was a hoe. This is somebody that remember, because I was thinking about the boy. I was thinking about how that dude kind of looked like that one dude from, you know, Teenage Moms or whatever. Somebody that I've seen in that footage kind of looked like that person. And then I was thinking about how Kaylin or whatever, the story of her and how she looked like my friend Candy a little bit. And I was thinking about how, like, I read her bio and where she came from, and she moved to this Nazareth. So obviously they took this friend Candy and led her on the road to something and act like this was Jesus and it was really me, obviously, or that this person was the queen and it was really me. It's obviously something like this. All right, but this could be why I don't know what has happened. It's like I was here, but not for the past 20 something years. Okay. I don't know. All right. So it says, they preach, let them not preach of these things. The shame will not withdraw. How can it be said, O house of Jacob? So I was just seeing with that dog, they might have let Jacob out of some type of imprisonment because of something. I'm not sure. But with the deck we used earlier with the dog getting out the kennel or the cage, this could be something significant. We don't know what this is, a good or bad for whoever or whatever. All right. It says, is the Lord short of patience, or such his deeds? Do not my words promise good to him who walks uprightly? But of lately my people has risen up as an enemy. Okay. So this could be something like this here against a certain bloodline here with these greens. Okay. All right. So it says, you have stripped off the mantle covering of the tunic of those. This could also be genital mutilation, okay, of those who go their way in confidence. So this is somebody that say, oh, you confident, you prideful. No, God sent me here to do something. You motherfuckers ain't talking to me. That's just point blank period. So the little spiteful things you doing to me that you get a rise out of or whatever this is, I'm going to continue to walk around unbothered. These are people that can't even show you. They don't even want you to see what they done because they know that means something. That's gonna awaken something in you that's gonna fuck these people up. So it doesn't. Whatever somebody's doing the whole thing behind your back, what do you want me to do about it? you get what I'm saying? What the fuck you want me to do about it? You're doing the whole thing behind my back. You hear what I'm saying? Justice is gonna prevail here, and nobody's stopping it. That's the truth. Okay. So these people talking about some clocks or something like this, or this could be this time oracle energy, or something to do with time. Somebody's name could even be time or something like this. Because I'm guessing that keeping me kind of like a little bit further away from the actual community, the bed of this, Could be, I don't really know what my best friends and stuff and my friends and my associates in school, what their children look like. I don't know what the, you know what I'm saying? Or nothing like this. Even my family members, their little children, after a certain amount of time, you have so many family members, you don't know, you done lost track of whose kids is whose and what. My best cousins, I could, unless it's the ones that had kids with me and while we were still hanging out, you know what I'm saying? The first children that they had like in the 90s or something, I would know, I would see them when if I walk past them. But anything after that, or they kids having kids, I don't know none of that. I don't. All right. So you know, this could be something here. All right. This could also be, I'm seeing that yellow energy. This could be this feminine energy. The difference between me and this person is they could have got led astray, or they could have already got taken or kidnapped and started to be changing around these particular people. Or like I said, this person could be around people and go against them. Or this is one of my clones that's raising up against me. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Or you, whatever this is. We are at number 9 right here. Okay. As though it were spoils of war. Okay. So it says, yeah, but like I said, there's something about the confidence of these people taking in a weaker version of you. Okay. Or somebody's looking at you as the weakest link because they stole a version of you and they started to, they wasn't scared of this person and they started to work with this person behind the scenes. But if I'm sitting here telling you something and you know that there's power and authority in my voice, at least, or what I'm saying, why are you dealing with the weaker versions of me? Because these people must have been able to get caught and bopped over the head or something. And these people are being controlled by something. They know if they come to this particular energy, it might be a little bit harder for that. But somebody could be doing something here. Somebody could be, time has passed. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking more and more still like the same. I'm not taking pictures and seeing that I changed no more. So if they say they had 3 clones of me because they was rotating, or they was taking me and having a baby, bringing me back or something like that, whatever this people been doing, all right? The girls don't look the same no more. The other clones of me don't look the same no more, so they can't come in here. I would wake up and be like, oh my God, I'm too small. Or I'm too skinny, bitch. I was fat yesterday. You know, it would, they're not, you know, you see what I'm saying? Somebody is changing the way that these people look, or changing them. Probably even killing them off. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't know. All right. So this could also be, you have stripped off the mantle covering the tunic of those who go their way in confidence. Okay. This could be actually a person. I don't know. As though it was spoils of war. All right. It says, the women of my people you drove out from their pleasant houses. So these could be people that's jealous of the way that Americans live, something like this, especially women that get to stay home with their children and the man work. People looking at that like, oh, you a lazy bum, bitch. You don't help your man out or something, but everything was paid in your house, bitch. I ain't never had to worry about no fucking lights being out or no food not being on the table or nothing like this. So what the fuck is it your business? Like, you get what I'm saying? But these are also people that are ruin a job, or if you start a business, these people did something to ruin your business or something like this. So this is like, this is gang stalk. This is like stalking on another fucking level here. All right? Now, this could also be other people. These could be other people too. Stars, celebrities. This is something else going on here. Now it says, from their children, you take away forever the honor. So what did I just say? It's something about being in high honor or something like this here. Okay. This could be paperwork and stuff like this that the people are stealing and taking into the underworld. They don't want a ecclesiastical or a law or the so-called white man's law, even though it's the so-called brown man that was here before those white men, that is the autochthonous law, which is really just a sense of purity. Because before these people brought the darkness or the earth with the earth in the Bible in Genesis 1, God saw it was good, but was it? Down the line. A lot of people will say, damn, well, God knew everything. Why he let the flood happen? Why he knew that he messed up or whatever, why he do this or something. That's not really what I'm asking. I'm just saying, this could be the same thing why somebody is here now telling you, yeah, something was not right. We can't let these people come sit alongside these people. We can't, okay, we seen for 500 years or something like this using this Bible and everything. You can't keep the wheat with the tare. Something has to happen because it's going to ruin the wheat. Now we see, you get what I'm saying? All right. Now we see what is happening. So that's what I'm saying. That's why people are brought not to teach you esoteric knowledge and shit like this. They wanted you to disregard the Bible and not nothing new be coming from the Bible or something, but it's the way that somebody is reading it or the way that somebody is seeing it. All right. So it's saying here, okay, this could also be, again, the women or attachments or people that cleaved on to their person or whatever this is. These could be even some type of entity attachments. I'm just saying, for some people, okay. Um, this could be some kind of chip or something that was added on to you or whatever. All right. Because now these people don't even have to come near you. They could just siphon off of you with a neuro chip. They don't have to come talk to you and say, I really want to talk to this person, pick their brain, or I really want to have a sit down with this person and have an interview. They already know because they put you on the neuro chip, okay? And they can go on with your story as if it's them or change the names or whatever this is, okay? From their children, you take away forever the honor I gave them. So this could also be, like I told y'all before, you raise up a children a certain kind of way. These people say they ain't fast enough, fast enough. They not out there fucking fast enough. Let's throw chaos at the house or something. Or let's get this child out. It's pure. Oh yeah, this one, she makes sure she pay attention to what her kids is doing. She barely let them leave. Oh, these is gonna be some pure ones. And then what do? Snatch them away from the house with, put them on social media, or they get on social media, meet up with somebody, they gone forever. And you got some underground version or us version or some kind of splice of your child. The real child is out there being pimped out by these people because they are the ones that could be carrying the actual essence, or they don't want these people around no more at all. And so they was just killing these children, slamming them up against the rocks, like in Barak and Deborah and Barak in the or Deborah or whatever in the Bible. Okay. All right. This could also be sending them in with the rocks. The rocks could also be gang bangers or something like this, or these girls from Philly and all these other places that you manufactured. That's kind of rough. That like to fight and shit like this. Okay. Like Sky on Black Ink and these people that's a little bit more harder. What's her name? The one girl that was just giving Krishan like a a hard time. Okay. The girl that used to go with the boy. Who did she used to go with? He kind of remind me, the dude kind of remind me of Blueface or whatever. From the group with Marcus Houston, B2K, I don't know, some group, okay? But Moniece, I think, okay? So these could be harder girls. They went through a different type of upbringing in this status quo or whatever, okay? But she kind of look a lot like my mom. Like if I would have seen my mom really thin at a younger age, she kind of remind me of her a little bit, all right? Or one of my versions of the mom, okay? So again, it says that I gave them, okay? This could also be somebody that's pissed, okay? An alien mother or something. It says up, be off. This is no place to rest. So somebody could have kicked somebody out or sending somebody away, okay? We got that earlier with the little girl saying she's going on her way, all right? And the reading that we just did, all right? For any strife or any trifle, you exact a crippling pledge. So I don't know what this is, okay? This could be what I keep getting about the tortured poet or something. This could have something to do with Poe energy or Poe pimping, rap, something like this. A crippling pledge. So I don't know, this trifle, I was about to say truffle, okay? Let's see what this is talking about. I'm gonna use this one. All right, this could be saying that people are going to attack you or something here for speaking the truth, or they're going to try to attack Jesus. Or in the Bible, it does say regular people, you know, if they attack you in one place, go to another place. So again, these people could have not wanted you to have finances while you were going through these problems here. These could be other people that's also being sent away here. Okay, we got the Son of Coins here. Yeah, somebody could be being sent away because somebody could be, this could be workings of other celestial or other types of beings that get messages from something. Okay, I'm not sure. But we got the Son of Coins. We got the Sims energy, Two of Knives here. All right. All right. That can see something that's going on. And we got the Son of Coins. Somebody don't want to hear something about somebody being the son. Or this little boy is saying that somebody is not the son or something. And then we have the Mother of Baskets reaching out with blood on her hands, talking about come this way, join me. These people are being, I don't know, could be getting sent away or something like this. All right. Like I said, if somebody was able to turn, if they was able to get one of my clones and turn it into a Friday Night Freddy, they could be all honoring this person here. All right. We got Aunt Caroline here. All right. This could be this divinely guided energy that had to sacrifice these three people in order to be looking like they're the boss or something like this. Okay. Yeah, somebody doesn't want you living in a nice place or living nice or something with the 7 of baskets here. This person could be hating on your situation. There's also another cousin or a light skin. This person could be like, say about this in the kingdom. Say your sister was taken as the owner of the kingdom. All these people is going to jail. If this sister get caught and all these people get caught, you understand what I'm saying? This could also be a sexy nation or more Kama Sutra or more having to do with India on the more sensual level, okay? I did notice that when I went into the gas station today, that this the man that work or own the gas station, he's really smiley and nice all the time. But today he was really kind of bitchy and kind of like threw my stuff in the bag or something like this. You know, kind of weird. I've been going there for years to get my cigarettes, but I could tell the difference here, okay? So these could be people that are more sexually driven or reckless with lust and sex or something like this, or they're trying to claim that you are, okay? They could have set you up some kind of way, make it look like you having sex with people or something. You're not doing that, but these people could be having something like you doing it, okay? So that they can get some kind of charge over you or something like this. It's really somebody just don't want you to be comfortable, okay? They might want you in the slums or something, projects or something like this, okay? So I don't know. The son of, okay, so this is like the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Low-key offers. Somebody seen this happening. Mother of Baskets is in reverse, or Mother of Wombs. This is like a Queen of Pentacles. No, a Queen of Cups. But this could be an alien energy here. I really think this is. They could be getting rid of this Queen of Cups, but at the same time, there's something about these queens. They both got fucked up ways towards this person right here. Now, this person coming for your jugular. This is a alien witch. Okay? Katie. Energy too, like the neighbor in Kenosha County. And then we got somebody right here, this light-skinned person that's mad or jealous about something. They see all these girls dark skinned back here laughing at this person. This light-skinned girl could have tried to use her beauty or her looks or something to do something here. All right? I don't know who this is, but there's some kind of beef here. All right? Seven of Swords, somebody can't steal something from you. So these could be people. Imagine your sister was taken into the underworld and moved their wake up with your old boyfriend, your old mom and them generation, the first generation or second generationers. You see what I'm saying? The migratory peoples. These people might be used to that sister's rule or something. Even though it was never her rule, it was always supposed to be mine or yours. These people could be having a hard time understanding English or some shit like this because they done already stolen all the assets. They've been professional at this. Every cycle, these people come in and steal the money. They don't never have to see you. They're making money move. All right, going into courthouses on the false names or fake identities, moving money around and shit like this. So they'll be straight for the next 40 years. They got everything they need. So again, your identity is ruined through the government, whatever your government name is. And I'm not saying your government name like Shaquita Brown. You know what I'm saying, that you use at school. They say, girl, what's your government? Instead of Pookie Johnson, Pookie Jackie, or Pookie Duke, you know, and they say, boy, what's your government name? And you say, oh, Latrell Johnson. Not that. I'm talking about some of us that have hidden identities because we were just placed amongst the regulars, but we could be children of elites, politicians, royals, shit like this. All right? So this family or whatever dynamic that was never supposed to be in power for some of us or somebody or even just me. You see what I'm saying? They didn't change their identity so you can't even find them. They didn't rooted themselves around you sneakily in the neighborhood. Nobody, or these are like the birds that are cursed in the Bible because they don't land and give you the message. These is people that could, at one point in time, Satan got a little bit of time. These people can come back in your life. You may not even notice what they look like because these are family members that you don't remember. I noticed how y'all did it. Either the first or generation, those were straight Africans. You see? So you would not even, now knowing American Indian and doing the history and the research that I've done, I would be seeing them people and say, these is Africans. What the hell are you talking about? I would be able to spot it out right away. So like I said, you would not, if you was 5 years old in 1985, you may not remember exactly unless you have a picture of these and on my mom's side of the family, we don't have that many pictures. We didn't have, I don't know, pictures always came missing on my mom's side of the family. My grandma, they'd be scattered around the house, they'd be stuck in drawer. They just, they just didn't never really have that many pictures on that side of the family. Okay? Maybe these is where the skinwalkers or the shapeshifter or something like this. All right? But you could see these people today and you would know it's not, because you're so used to seeing the person that you see on the holidays. You just associate that's who your auntie is. But if you really look back at some pictures, somebody could walk past you that actually look like how your auntie really looked in 1980, and you would not think that that was your auntie, or they would look totally different, or you would not even notice. They could walk right past you at the store, you wouldn't even notice. You understand? All right? So this could be talking about something like this here. All right? If these people just live 2 counties over or something like this from you, they could offer your children these little offers or something. Take them in, treat them like royalty, and then put the chains on them and start treating them like slaves or something like this. And they'll say, oh, you went against your mother. You knew when I told you you was going to do this, and you couldn't tell your mother you was going against your mother. So now if God say, hey, all these people that went against me or something, then those people are added. The people ain't going to do it to themselves that pulled the family members out and made them go against their mother and lie in court or something like this. No, they're going to take those children out. They don't give a fuck about them children. And they're going to use the Bible and use the fact that you raised your hand up against your mother, and then they're going to get rid of them, and they're going to stay in power still. You understand? So I'm coming in and saying, no, your motherfucking ass got to go too. You understand? Something like that. Because somebody maybe didn't know better, and then they had you blindfolded the whole time, so you didn't know nothing, it seems. Right? Nobody vetted these people. When they found these people, they was in roach-infested apartments in the projects. Okay, so why you sitting here trying to wait 5 years while you abuse me mentally or something like this? And maybe I am tired of putting up with the shit. Maybe I do know you looking to see if somebody want a wife, and I'm going to act like I don't know how to clean up and cook and clean, motherfucker, because don't put me on the roster. Maybe I ain't going to comb my hair so people say, ew, that's a nasty bitch. Let's leave and go find somebody else. Yes, please. Because that's exactly what the fuck I want you to do. So, do you understand what I'm saying? And then somebody like, oh, that's stupid, because then you're going to be ending up the bottom. I'm going to end up right where God said I'm going to be, at the top. Regardless. So, and I'm not doing anything wrong to anybody. So, I'm doing what I'm doing my job. So, none of you is going to be, none of you that not doing your job, because your job was never to come over here and fuck with me. You not going to have no job. You banished. You're not going to be amongst the number. You're not going to be getting no food stamps. You're not going to be getting this. You're not going to be having no jobs. You're not going to be able to buy and sell. You're not owning no property. You're not owning no cars. You're not owning no fucking land. We got the Knight of Wands here. Somebody played this game long enough. All right? So this could be some retaliation shit or revenge here. But this Queen of Swords got this knife. And then you got this king. This could be past, present, or future. Y'all know, y'all probably gonna know before or better than I do what we talking about right here. Because I'm just a messenger in some situations, okay? Knight of Wands energy. All right? This could also be some kind of traveler or something like this. Somebody is like a traveler. They might look like they like wander around in the woods and stuff like this. But somebody could also have a pretty nice lifestyle. I don't know. This could be the person that's in reverse here. Maybe there's 2 young people. I'm hearing 2 young kids in love. I don't know if they did something. We got old here, like OL in reverse. Okay. So this could be some kind of traveler that was coming through. This could be somebody you love. This could be a clone of your spouse or something like this that y'all been, some of the clones you never seen before. And some of them you laid with before. You didn't know that it was not your person. You might not even recognize this person. Okay, say like me, I met my person that I'm in a relationship or whatever allegedly with right now when I was 13. So I didn't know what he looked like when he was 10. I didn't know him and his family, the first generation version of them from the 80s to the 90s. I didn't know them. So easily they could be having those people watching me deal with the second generation version of that man's self. You understand? So I never seen with the first generationers of the, if these people are travelers or time travelers, that means in the 1890s, I mean in the 1990s or 90, before I met this man 3 years later, that shift already happened. Right? So if these people go in the background and start watching the people that came in the 90s, they saw this person engage with me in 1993. You understand what I'm saying? And so again, I never got to see the first generationers. I don't know what they look like of his family. I don't know if this is the same. I don't know if these people got the same name. Do they know who they are? You see, I'm not trying to be funny. I just like to think, motherfucker. I'm sorry. As long as I got my brain, that's what I'm gonna do. Think and speak. I like to know. I like my communication with source, so on and so forth. All right. So at the end of this, I was seeing the alpha and the omega energy. These people could have been doing something in the dark all this time because I did see earlier that the now again, these people could have lived around me when I was. You see what I'm saying? These people could have lived right around the corner from me, and I could have played with this person from the 80s to the 90s and not even realizing that in 93 the person go through a growth spurt. Now he's 17, he's 16 or something, like he was like 2 or 3 years older than me. So you can see what I'm saying. These people could have been around me and my when we was real little in the neighborhood. Those people could have moved away already. And then when I went to go live on the north side of town and I met him at 13, it's the same person, but it's someone in the likeness of that person that used to live around me when I was little. You see what I'm saying? This is how they did this shit. Okay? So it could be that my friend Martha next door on Jackson Street, that just turned into Candelaria that was at the corner that lived right behind me when I moved over to the northern side of town. But I hadn't seen that person since I was 5 years old or something. So I didn't realize how she would have grown up and look. This is a scam. Or again, I'm something to these people. And they tired of me being that and they want to be that, or it's something that they know is something dangerous regardless. You don't let nobody fucking go through their life like that. You don't do that. You don't do that. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. All right. So again, I don't want to be rude to these people because these people could have been there for you. These could be angels and demons that stop people from harming. I don't know the dynamic. So I can only look at it from a person that's being approached like this, and I'm realizing something like, whoa, hold on. And I'm trying to put boundaries up. Or there could have been people that put boundaries up, but that's what happened when you don't teach somebody how to hunt, feed, or something on their own, or use their own spell work or their own magic or something like this. And then when everybody say, I'm done with this person, or we stole all the money, we don't need to protect this person no more. Leave her there so she can die. Shit, it's just a something for us. Golly, I'm just so glad we done with that. We got all the money. Oh well. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't meant to die. And you don't got your money, bitch. You got my money. Matter of fact, motherfucker, you owe me. You understand? So this could be how these people started these familial groups. Now, okay, so the same thing was done on to me should be done on to you. And so I'm going to start a corporation now, and I'm going to use you motherfuckers for work and make money off of you. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could say this if these people wasn't running somewhere or something like this. Some of these people want to get back and work. They tired of running, wondering what God was going to do or you was going to do when you found out about it. And they just ready to just say, fuck it, God, Lord, I want to come back with you. Okay? Because I'm telling you, they could have been using your energy telepathically and all this stuff. You never was making legit physical things. So physical money can't be in your account. Physical contracts couldn't be signed. Somebody was invading somebody's privacy on that fucking level. This is molestation. This is pedophilia. All right? We always think about the flesh. We don't think about the other ways that molestation. Read the definition of molestation. This is what this is. Somebody was touching on your private parts. This could be some empire that my father gave to me. And these people were supposed to just do all this until I got wakened. And then we were supposed to work together and build something. But they could have turned wicked. It's tired of waiting. Instead of, coming in and trying to get you to jog your memory or help you remember or telling you what you could do or what did they do to get their memory back. No, they sat there and watched you until you kind of crumble or something like this, or they feel like they defeated you or something like this. You understand what I'm saying? So again, it's saying, yeah, so it's saying, all right, The children you take away, their honor, okay, that I gave them. All right. This could also be a home. This could be a home. Um, this could be a dwelling place. I mean, somebody could have been kind of jealous of the way your house look. Always like, oh, you got a nice place or something like this. I don't know what this is here. I know we ain't talking about no janky house or the projects, or I know we ain't talking about nothing like this. I don't know what this is here. All right. This could even be something, somebody built a project for some people and just got tore down or something like this. I don't know. All right. So again, somebody saying no place to rest for any trifle. Okay, you accept the crippling pledge. It says one acting on impulse should make the futile claim. I pour you wine and strong drink as my prophecy. All right. This could be also blood in your food, blood in your drink. Somebody could be doing this and using this to put spell work on people to make them do things that they would not regularly do. All right. This is this 11 energy here. All right. Okay. Then he would be the prophet of this people. So I don't know what this is saying. This could be pour out your blood, shoot your men, women, something like this, shooting. This could be like the crimes in the hood. You think it was your people doing it, or Americans, or your people doing it to your people, but these were plants in the hood, plants, okay? That was slowly taking out certain groups or certain people from certain families or certain sectors or something like this. You know, that the children's grandma might have owned a home in Chicago for the last, 30, 50 years. Now grandma done died. The house may not be in that good condition, but it's a place for some people to have. These situations like this. Okay? With the red line and the shit like this as well. Okay? Pour you wine. This could also be, like I said, something about red lines, or this is something that somebody is doing for you. To clear up things or put you back in your rightful place, but you're not getting this messages. Your enemies is getting this rewired to them. All right? Strong drink. This could be also something about, there could be a mother hiding from you. Somebody could be your mother or a clone of your mother or something, and they're trying to do something here. But this person could fear you. They can't face you or something like this. So they're doing weird shit to your children and your man and your family around you to, again, try to consume or have whatever it is that you have. Something weird like this. Okay? Then he would be the prophet of this people. I will gather you, O Jacob, every one of you. I will assemble all the remnants of Israel. I will group them like a flock in the fold, like a herd. This also give me like herpes or something. Girl, I don't know why I'm seeing something like that. All right, we got ancestors here. Somebody could have put your eye out. That's why I said it's something that you're supposed to be able to do or see. You can't see. So maybe somebody lied and said they didn't do this to you. They didn't bind or blind your eye, or somebody did something to somebody, okay? And whoever this is, this family member or something like this, that be always sitting there with that stank face in the corner. Or these is people that thought they left you behind in the 90s, the early 2000s, the late 2000s. This person can't be sitting there rolling their eyes no more, trying to deny something. Somebody is a part of a family sector. This could be, for me, this could be a younger, this could be some, Maurice, Denise, this could be somebody, one of their clones again, like I said, because who knows what these people went through when they realized that they was relocated, separated from their family, their favorite cousin. Who knew if these people liked you at all? These people probably never liked you, or some of these people, I don't know. They could have been putting shit in your ear, getting you to behave or do certain things you shouldn't have been doing because they knew it would ruin your chances of claiming whatever it is in the future. All right? But we got the 4 of coins in the upright with the son of David in the upright. So somebody can't be trying to say, oh, this ain't one of us. Because somebody could have came back to the earth to collect all these people. And somebody been keeping you out of growth or something, or knowledge for the past, because you were a son of God, not the devil, or not Africa, or not something else. So they were keeping you out of the loop on something here. Because again, God said his children is suffering because of lack of knowledge. Not the devil's children. No. The devil give out gifts and desires too. All right? So if somebody was ruining paperwork, documentation, rewriting things, manipulating things, or something like this, molesting things, all right? Again, there could be people or robots or aliens or something that was signed up under your sector. They all forever belong. They work only well in your sector, okay? And somebody could have changed this. They could have took the spoils or took these people or took your group. Okay, if we could kind of see what the world really worked within this thing here that we're in. Okay. Assemble the remnant of Israel. I will group them like a flock in the fold, like a herd in the midst, into panic by men. So this, as I said, something could be going on here. Now, again, this could have happened in the past when somebody was 13 years old, 13 years ago, where these people did something against God, and this could be what happened to them. And they mad about it. They know why it happened to them. You don't know. You just been going around with your mosey life, and these people want to bring a calamity to you because of this. But you 100% innocent, or you don't know what the fuck happened or why this happened. All right? It says, with the leader to break the path, they shall burst open the gate and go out through it. Their king shall go through before them, and the Lord at their head. So I don't know. That could make me think what we seen with Jon Snow in the strength card, okay? And then at the end, I can't remember what was at the end of that, but I was thinking like the Alpha and Omega was the beginning of something else here. 3 or 4 years old, something happened. Something happened where these people went on a different thing, and Jacob is the dogs. So this could be something like that, okay? Like somebody could be finding out. Now, this may not, somebody might don't want you to help this person or something. I don't know what this is. I can't choose. I don't get to choose, y'all. That's the thing. I don't get to choose. So if somebody is totally wrong about somebody being not a good leader or something like this, it don't matter. I can't choose. I can't choose. I just have to put the message out. I don't get to manipulate it to make it look like me or this person or whatever this is. We can only just give opinions sometimes. So I'm thinking that something like this could have happened here. What did I say, 13? That's when I met this person. So again, they could have had me anoint this masculine at 14, 15. All right. 13, kiss this person, wake this person up. And then these people went on the journey without me. Or they could have had something in the likeness of me. I don't know. 13, 11, between 11 and 13, they could have did a death ritual. They could have killed one of my clones, thought it was me and killed it. Okay. It could have been me and God replenished me. I don't know. We got the Knight of Swords here. Okay. Somebody could have found you dead and then took you off somewhere else into the reservation. And these people healed somebody at the reservation. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't. But we got 4 of Wands here with some type of union in reverse here. And then 9 of Wands energy. A union in reverse. Something can't be healed. We got the Empress here on the upright here. Okay. So again, somebody did leave you when you was a Queen of Pentacles, meaning a good-ass mom, good with money, bringing in something. Your business was banging. Somebody could have been jealous or they didn't like the way that you did it. Again, we have this energy here. The Queen of Swords chopping at this Fool card in reverse, okay? This person could have came in to try to protect somebody. We also got the Knight of Wands could have shot this, their eye. This person could be wearing your eye. They got their own 2 eyes. What they need yours for? This baby don't even got an eyeball. One of her eyes is missing. So they could have gave it to this knight. Okay. And then this person could have came up on this Queen of Pentacles and did something to this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Has sex with, killed. I don't know what this is. Okay. Something like this. Somebody could have taken into knighthood and they trained these people or MK Ultra this person to come back and take their wife out. I don't know. But again, for a union in reverse to take what belongs to that person. And then we got the 9 of Wands here. In reverse, nothing can be healed in a certain situation. Okay? And then we got the Empress here. But these people tried to mess up the Empress's Ace of Cups. Okay? That's what they did to put the Empress on the outs. Everybody drank from this cup. So everybody owed the Empress. This is her stew. So who is these people that owe the Empress something? It's time when God says it's time. If you talk about clocks, oh, you should have did this early in the morning. No, it's time when God said. Nobody go with your witches and your warlocks and they in your Mayan calendar that you're using up here in America. That's why this calendar could be, this look like the Mayan or like an ancient calendar or something like this. Or your this could be like the Julian calendar, the Gregorian somebody switched something to try to switch out time here. And now we got the strength card. They could have also been listening to information or knowledge that you was given. Yeah, so this is the Empress strength card, and justice is going to prevail here. But we also got this she energy. I'm telling you, this is somebody, this could be this she energy, this could be China or this Tasha she energy, or somebody here that could be trying to manipulate somebody to say something, okay? But these could be enemies here, all right? Justice is going to prevail, don't matter. Like if these people ain't in the up and up, you can't come here, all right? Yeah, so victorious. So somebody wants you to say something to, somebody could be getting bad news right now, and they're trying to, they could be out of your energy, but they're trying to harm you or something to make you speak something. The royal lion, they trying to do something like this, okay? This could be a grudge. You don't know shit about this. You've been like a baby. You don't know nothing about what's been going on or any of this. You just oblivious to all of this, okay? And somebody is harming someone that can't tell them nothing unless I'm doing my work the way God want me to do it, and I can't do it on your, you see what I'm saying? And this may not be nothing for these people, because again, if this person is trying to manipulate somebody to say something or read these scriptures or something like this could be like mind control or somebody trying to do something. You're not going to be victorious. Because it ain't no handler for the Empress. Now, we ain't talking about no Queen of Pentacles. We ain't talking about no whatever this is. Even the Queen of Pentacles, I don't think they can fuck with. I feel like somebody, but the Queen of Pentacles had a comfortable lifestyle here. All right? This could also be, like I said, this KD energy, this Cancer energy or something like this, which could be a candy cane. All right? Because I was just ready to go up out of that damn house, okay? Because it was too small. And I was just ready to move up out of that house, and that bitch was getting on my nerves. And then somebody got the nerve to say that they was your friend or something. But look, what we reading here, if this is what really was going on, these people was trying to make it hard for me to stay in my house there and then move here. And then now somebody is doing this here. Well, I don't know who they think about to be running somewhere. Because if I could see a little bit, they could be like, yeah, see what I did? I got that bitch. But you just thought it's just, my bathroom was, we only had one bathroom with 6 people in a small 960 square foot home. It was almost like an apartment. We had to get the fuck up out of there. We about to kill each other. Okay, all them girls. 4 girls in that bathroom? No. We had to go. It ain't really only because the neighbor was harassing us or harassing me. Right? Now, this could be the situation here that these people did something. Okay? This pinkie pie energy or something like this. This Bron wins. This could be also the James energy against a Stewart or something like this, okay? These are people that went through your files. These is like, you would have to be working with the president to get this shit. Or with these people, these damn sale people in the lower rankings to know what this is. Do you understand? These are people that, okay, so they say respect your elders, not these ones, okay? I was just hearing before I took that nap that these people were supposed to, something, your time, your reputation, your name, and your honor. They were supposed to protect these things until somebody wake all the way up and they get restored fully. Somebody opened you up way too early where you could not even defend yourself. So the boundaries is, you got to make boundaries for yourself because you deserve that. If you don't even know what the fuck a boundary is. You understand? Nobody taught you nothing. These people have failed something. So now, there you go again. I don't have to listen to shit you talking about. I don't have to regard or represent or require or listen to the old or the new motherfuckers you bringing in here. You see? So this ain't the part where it's the sinful nation that don't respect the old. No, this is, I know what your motherfucking ass did. And I don't respect you for it. And I don't want you a part of something. Bring me my stuff. Okay? And you can find something else to do and somebody else to play with. All right? So somebody could be trying to be victorious, but justice is coming in. Somebody is using, I was just watching Law and Order or something where this lady was going to jail for using some type of mind manipulation. Now, you could have a man that's with this person and don't want this person to go to jail, but this was supposed to be your man, and they think that you're doing this because this man chose this person over you. No, bitch, I'm doing it because of what the fuck you did, and you're not getting away with it. I want you to know that the reason why you was getting away with it so long is because I wasn't tapped in at all. God only gonna wake me up to say what I need to say about something, put you motherfuckers in your place, and then move on. You understand? Or you gonna move on. So this is the first time that somebody is probably able to even be on the record to go ahead and move something here. All right. Somebody could have had you like on autopilot so they could just ride your energy this whole time to some type of power or something. But somebody can't steal something here. Even if you say the name or location, or you say something on your channel and they're like, oh, she must be talking about the money that was with this person or something. They should not be able to get that. Okay. These people, these presidents or something in the past couple terms, that was the only thing these people had to do with a certain small group, if not just one person, the Empress. If not just one see, but y'all got cursed. And you wasn't able to buy and sell, so you just thought you would take, because again, I'm gonna tell you what I'm here. I am the most wealthy motherfucker in America right now. Okay? The Treasury, the trust fund, you understand what I'm saying? You robbed me, or you blocked me, or you hiding something. Right? You let these people come marry me and leave me and act like I'm some whore or something, like all that stuff that Daenerys was saying in that thing. I've been sold, I've been raped, I've been bartered, I've been traded, I've been enslaved, I've been this. This is kind of what they did on some many different levels here. You understand? So why would I sacrifice my children to the sinful nation or something like this? Or anything? Why? That wouldn't even make no sense. All right? It just wouldn't. You done already got everything? You done already got everything or something like this. What do you mean? So somebody can't steal something. They just can't. All right. And the Lord at their head. So we got a Two of Cups here. Imagine there's a whole migration thing. All these people is going through all these motions. You're supposed to be the king sometime in the future, but you didn't get to see these people go through the first migration, the second. You just been clueless about everything. I guess it wasn't time yet. Or these people thought that they were slick and they made it so it wasn't time yet. And now somebody in the Nine of Swords. All right? Because again, the frivolous things I don't even see. Who getting in a relationship, who getting married, who eloped. I can't even see it no more. I can't even see it for a long time. So, I don't know. I can't be jealous of nobody that got something that belonged to me still. Okay? It ain't no letting go. It ain't no just, why don't you just run along, little missy? It's not none of that. It can't never be that until whatever this is restored or put in my hand. This ain't like nobody that's a peasant that's going out. This is not like no peasant that's going out, you know, about to be living out of my car for the next 10 years or so. No, because that's what they know, that they feel like they know you never getting back on your feet. All right. We got the Seven of Knives here in reverse. This could be this Mimi, Shanita, Trina energy. Okay. That's in reverse here. All right. Dog pound energy. So this could have been like the first dog pound. Then we got Drake coming out with all the dogs. So this is something that's reoccur. The first session, we might not have even seen this. You know what I'm saying? We might not, or I might not have even noticed it. But the first one that's on the map would be probably the dog pound energy. And then now we have for all the dogs. And then maybe it'll be another 30 years before this other something comes in. I don't know what this is. Okay, you don't love me. You just love my doggy style. Something is off, though. Okay? Because these people could have got whipped into submission to submit to this other family members that's not the real person. But they always had a little bit of love for you. But they was wondering, well, damn, when is this person going to wake up? Or it's something like this. But then again, somebody could show the hate for you because they was getting money or they liked the way it was with these people because of the way they was operating or something like this. All right? Something like that. So let's see what this person is. Somebody could be salty or somebody could be trying to run this mill of what we're doing right now before me or something like this, okay? To try to make it. That's what these people do. That's why they in the neural chip in the first place. So they can try to outdo somebody or something like this, okay? We got the strength card energy. Some of these people, it was respectful, but you calling them out because you could kind of see something. They wish they'll talk, you would talk to. Like, I be telling people don't do this, or I be on your side now. Well, at some point in time, I would not be able to talk negative about you if you wasn't not at one point in time. So, you know, it's not like asking these people to hear it like me or just hear me out or nothing. I mean, you could listen or you don't have to. But it's important for me, for some reason, to let motherfuckers know it ain't what you thought. Somebody lied to y'all about the behaviors or something like this. And I'm just going to say it that one way. Once it ain't for you can let me back or I can let you back or none of that shit. I just want people to know the truth. Right? It does have to prevail. So people be feeling like, don't explain yourself, girl. Such. Well, motherfucker, I got to explain myself because I had to wake myself because obviously these people that shouldn't know more than me know more about this, me in this situation than I do. That's a problem. That's a problem. So this could be people going between the heavens here, knowing that I was going to have to spend this 30 years or whatever off the grid, and then thinking that these people were coming in and teaching me something, and God is like, okay, is she up to date? Yeah, but they wasn't doing shit. They was just stealing. Or yeah, she let me have this. Yeah, look what my cuz let me have. You never let these people have shit. Yeah, it's a death or an ending to something. Or like I said, they just thought that these gods would then move on to another planet or something after these 20 years thinking that I'm ready to take over. And they say, okay, be the king or whatever. Yeah, you can run around here saying I'm the king. But you know when you feel like you don't have no power or people is eliminating your power or you don't have, it's like, no, I'm not, no, fuck that. I'm the type of person, I don't want to just spin it. All right? This spinner, sir, energy is not in me. I don't know. I know that I'm not up to par for that to happen yet. You know, I got to have my grip. If I'm about to take a rope or something, try to pull myself out of a pit or something, I got to have a grip. I know I don't have the grip. I got to go find something, put it on my hands, maybe some vines and wrap it around my hands so when I grab the cord, it won't rip my hand. You know, I got to prepare. You know what I'm saying? And I know if I just try to pull myself up with my weight like this, it just ain't happening. Motherfucker, I might have to take a week and start doing some push-ups and shit every day, some chin-ups every day before I can get my big ass on that rope and try to even think that I'm about to do this, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as much as you want to just think you're going to be able to pull yourself out that pit because a rope came down like, oh my God, I was stuck down here as a rope. Then you got to think about, hold on. How much I weigh again? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to think about, you know, if this is a mental thing, you got to think about a ploy or a plot or something that way, right? But if this is a physical thing, you're like, man, I'm about to be down here for a little bit longer because shit, it's going to be some time before I can pull myself up that rope. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see this happening. You know, too bad it ain't got no knots in it. You know, or something like this where I can dig my feet into it. It's something like this, y'all, okay? So this could be a mental battle or something like this. But I feel like somebody's doing something with ease here. All right? 9 of Wands here. Or somebody else could have already tried to get themselves out the pit. Okay? Or somebody been out of it. Okay? Or you're doing just fine. Or something like this. All right? All right? Somebody could be mad about this, though. 4 of Swords. Somebody still want to reject you or something like this. Because this could be something where the people can find a new woman or a new mother or a new mother head of the family with the father and the children. But then they come back and they bully the mother, the original mother or something like this. I don't know. Because they was lied to about this person. They don't want to help. Or they think this person is just a bloodsucker or a money hungry. Or, you know, they don't look at the mother. That's why I feel like this works best on mothers that are at-home moms that depended on a male. Don't tell me if me and my husband get together and get married and he tell me don't work, or whenever I work, he say, come back home, I need you with the kids. And then you trying to tell me that I'm some kind of person or something that just wants somebody to take care. That's the agreement that we came up with. The fuck? And I trusted the process of what we was doing. I'm not going to let what other people say or something like this get, okay, whoop-de-doo. If the person left me or something like this, okay, because some of you in a situation where they left you, but they didn't left you. They still sitting around you. You just notice things depreciating or something like this. All right. So to wrap your head around why, how, when did this happen? What world is this? Am I on the right planet first? You understand? There's no sympathy. Nobody's running out there asking anybody to understand what they saying. We just talking. I just want to make awareness about a situation. I may be the one that had to be humble myself and humiliate myself to show myself in this situation so other people can know I might have been the first one. I could be the last one. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's so hard or something like this to figure something out. I could be the first one that's being humiliated or something like this so that I could lead other people if they come down this journey, help them understand what could be happening to them. I don't know. Okay, because it's almost like somebody is in a bubble boy or something like this. All right. But I feel like this person is in reverse because they shouldn't have done something. Somebody just did something. Okay. One of these people. Yeah, one of these people could have did something here. There's something about these candy canes or candy stripers or nurses or something like this. Somebody could be a nurse energy like this watch God energy, this Tamika. Somebody could be like an iris worker. Somebody could have did something nefarious with the iris worker program in the state of Wisconsin when they were signing you up for like an elder and having these other women have access to your home without your permission and do strange things to you in your sleep. I don't know what, you're not even hooked up to this, or you're not an elder, or you're not something. They're trying to make the old world people with the old blood here into elders to eliminate us so that everybody else that's overcrowded like India and China and these other places can come here and take hold of the soil. And they don't want to have to do it our way. They want to do shit their way or something like this. They want us to be submitted or subdued to their something. And these people have deep rooted cultural things that they know and works that they can do and crafts that they can do from their town or their home that they can use that you're not really aware of. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So it's something like this, and something gonna have to give here. All right. So somebody said that they didn't steal something out of your house, or they never been in your house, but somebody was. That's not a proper judgment. That's why this person is in reverse. Somebody was in there. All right. Somebody could have even got this. This could be somebody that thought it was cute to come fuck on your man during some, because like I said, I've never had a man in my person's house. Okay. All right. So this could be somebody that thought it was cute to come figure out where somebody live and show up with a trench coat and go upstairs and fuck your man after they drug you on your couch or something like this and you don't wake up. And somebody could have this recorded. I also keep hearing something about, let's see if we can pull up on this watermelon, because I think last summer or something like this, I was dancing around, when I used to be dancing around that damn kitchen all day. Okay? We got some kind of justice coming in. When I used to be dancing around on my in my kitchen and cooking and everything before I stopped cooking. And I think I was eating some watermelon, and somebody keeps saying watermelon. Okay, and that's why I feel like somebody keep pushing the Queen of Wands on somebody. And I remember I was having some watermelon, and I was putting some like some honey, something like that little weird tacaria or something seasoning that you can get. It's like not sassoon, but it's something else in this little thing. And then I put honey and I put some other shit on there. And I was just sucking the hell out that, girl, I about to say condom. See, something is sexual. Somebody could be sexualizing something. Because I ain't had no condom in my mouth in about 20 years when we used to be younger. And, well, about 10, no, yeah, about 15, 20 years. When we was younger and we used to go to that nasty store and they had like watermelon, grape. You know what I'm saying? Okay. When I was just getting into the groove of things, then, you know what I'm saying, you lose that shit. I'm almost choked on one of them damn things. I almost choked on one of them. Okay. And I stopped and I said, okay, that's all right. We don't have to use it no more. I almost died. So I'm wondering if somebody watched me do that and they was putting this out online. I keep hearing like cinematic or widescreen. So somebody could have seen me playing with that. It was a hot day. I don't know. Nobody think that somebody is watching them in their home. That's the thing. 24 hours a day or some shit. That's weird. Okay? Unless they change your home into some other kind of facility, to have a mental facility or something, so they can have access to your home. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it could have been looked at as sexy or something like this. I was singing a song and playing around and shit like I used to do. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to play. It ain't time to play right now. Somebody doing some weird shit and I need to figure this out. I got to put on my thinking cap. All right? That's why I said if a masculine energy was supposed to have and hold or take somebody, it would have been already done. You would have been living your life joyfully or something. What is all this? This shit didn't even never have to happen. That's why this is some kind of harassment or something. These people is going to jail. They are. All right? They really are. All right, this could also be another Queen of Wands energy that's in reverse and the World card, or somebody don't want you to, they could see that somebody trying to pimp you out or something, and so somebody wants somebody to go back into the World card energy. I don't know. And somebody could be getting in trouble. This could be a little boy that did this, okay? This could be the killing or the shooting of the parents. Somebody, the little boy wanted to be the king and his girlfriend or something like this. And because I keep hearing, oh, those little kids in love. Oh, little kids just playing around. Little kids just this. Nah, fuck that. Okay? They could also be with this. If they had killed this Queen of Wands and brought her back, and these people are controlling this Queen of Wands, these two people, this could be a threesome, an older woman and two younger men. This could be one of my clones here that's with this Queen of Swords and this other person that's under mind control with these people. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So somebody could be trying to make somebody back into the World card energy. All right, I could be sexy when I want to. If I'm not feeling comfortable in my home and I'm feeling like some creeps is looking at me, I'm not going to want to do sexy shit no more. You understand? In my house, because I thought I was just doing it for me. Okay? For real. And so, you know, that's how I play around in my house when I didn't have these worries about somebody trying to do this weird shit. All right? So my person didn't have a problem. Asked me once or twice to give him some head. And I was fine with it. You know, when everything was going smoothly. Nobody want to be doing that shit under pressure or whatever this is that y'all trying to do. I ain't got time for that. I'm supposed to be the queen. I don't need to be y'all getting me caught up making it look like I'm something, or switch out this man and make it look like somebody else is standing in front of me or something like this that I'm giving somebody else head. No, listen, I shut down as much as I knew how to a couple years ago because I knew God had something for me to do. All right? And I checked back and I looked back and I said, yeah, you ain't did nothing filthy yet, bitch. You good? You good? Yeah, they can't even use, ain't nothing they can use. Okay. What? A couple sexual encounters or something? It was normal shit. So what you gonna be worried about for? And I said, yeah, I look back. Yeah, I'm a pretty decent person. Yeah, okay. Okay, I ain't worried about them trying to get me on nothing. So you try to lock me up in some blindfold or something like this so you could put stuff on somebody all this time. That's the only thing that I can think of because y'all weird. We got the sun with the eyes cooked or something like this. Somebody did something. All right? And we got the Temperance, the Holy Spirit, but that's what I'm saying. Somebody doing this to the wrong person here. All right? And we got the Eight of Cups here in the reverse. Somebody's not supposed to be slaving away for these people. And somebody cannot cut your man out of the picture or something like this. I don't know, y'all. Something traumatic could have happened to you. Yeah, somebody's moving on up. Something could have happened to you that you don't know. Like, you don't remember a traumatic, but you could have been in an accident. I don't know what these people did. I'm not even going to make up no stuff. I'm not, because I don't know what, this is something else this is something else. This is something else, okay? So all I'm saying. Yeah, everything is fine, all right? Something could be getting restored here. Seven of Pentacles here. Everything going to be all right, all right? And whoever this green person is about to start, somebody got a really tiny waist. This person is about to start throwing dishes around like, no, this person can't come back in. People that do like this and they just lazy and they just do this or something like this. And But again, somebody need to worry about themselves because they got a whole bunch of drinks or semen on their dress. Some Monica Lewinsky looking ass shit. All right? So it's something like this, man. And then the God energy. I'm telling you, listen. You got the Two of Swords here. And you got this energy. This could be two muses or something of a masculine energy or something like this. And this person don't want no tower. And this person can't give you no tower. I don't know what this is, okay? But somebody is messing with your money. They messing with God money. They stealing God money. Okay? And then they try to steal the man. But it's like, shit, I'm more worried about my money. Because this father energy was telling me, when this masculine energy was heavy in my energy a couple years ago, the reason why is because they knew what these motherfuckers was gonna try to do. And they know my energy, they know my mentality, they know how stubborn I could probably be. You know what I'm saying? When somebody is doing some weird stuff or something, and I was never supposed to experience this, period. So y'all gonna pay for that. Two of Cups in reverse with these two people, these two lushes. Okay, and then somebody else, Four of Wands, was sitting on this, whatever this is, this pedestal or something like this. Somebody could be a Molly maid, okay? Oh, that could be something like this. But wait a minute. When my cousin Sequina opened up or the okay, well, I won't say both names on here. But when she opened up that thing, I was proud of my cousin. I don't remember saying nothing negative or derogatory about her opening up a cleaning service. I don't think I said anything negative about that. It ain't something I want to do because I don't like fucking cleaning up. All right, but what I'm, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my goodness, that's a good thing or whatever. Like, damn, look at my cousin doing her thing. I was supportive. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why. I don't know where these people get whatever this is from. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we got the Emperor here. All right, with these businesses. So again, somebody could be the daughter of the elite. But instead of me being this big macho person and running this, some man wanted to bring somebody down to a notch so they can kick you around or something and do something. Hangman energy. Somebody being exposed for being a jerk. Okay? And now these people want you out the picture. But this is the strength card energy. You're going to get your ass scrubbed, cleaned up out the picture. Okay? Playing around. Playing around. Somebody knew what they was doing when they listed, even if this was a grandfather that was in the underworld, somebody already knew what they was doing when they gave each person these titles or something like this. Okay? They already knew. Somebody was already watching. They already knew what they were going to do. They already knew. All right? So it says here, yeah, that's it. So that chapter is over. Okay? Yeah. The mountains melt under and the hills split open. Somebody's last name could be Hill too. Like wax before the fire, like water poured down the slope. So somebody could be doing too much, trying to put too much on. It ain't even gotta be that much. Somebody is trying to whatever, but we already, yeah, this could be something here. This is why I say these people just copycats. Me randomly pulling out this Bible and we here right now, and now we see what was going on earlier while I was acting like that. This is me showing my work. We know whose timeline this is on. It's not just me saying that the book is adding up to it. I opened it up right here in front of y'all. You know. You see what I'm saying? I like to show my work every once in a while. Somebody hate when I do that and say, that's so stupid. I like people that's rivers and stuff like this. They just come through. Yeah, but I've already said this. So I already wrote things on my page about it. We already did a video on it randomly as soon as I woke up. Now we're going to refer to what it say here. So we don't have to, you see what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. Now you tell these bitches they ain't going to be able to do it because they the copycats. I'm not. I'm the originator of whatever the fuck this is. The flow that we own or the frequency or something. So you can teach these people this to memorize it over and over again or whatever this is for all this lifetime or something like this. But you know who's supposed to be saying it. All right. Now, if somebody could do the same thing, I'm guessing, still they could be on your frequency. But yeah. They ain't know who did it first, but who did it better. No, it's just because a lot of these people, they don't want to give the credit to the word. That's the problem. So even if wisdom is the word, is the world, is that energy, you don't want to give credit to someone or something because wisdom is more precious than these gold and silver and these other gems and jewels that you got laid up. But you want to treat this person like they not nothing. And there is levels to it, period. It don't say wisdoms. It say one. So you seen the Empress as this energy and you did something to my Ace of Cups to ruin it, or you poured it out amongst these people here. That's what you did. So somebody trying to make it seem like you're this or something here. Or the same thing that they was able to use on you when you was 15 having fun, dating or something. They tried to, and without any kind of, what do you call those things? Like your brothers and cousins supposed to be like your chaperones or something, like on the Bridgerton or something like this. When you would, they can't use that energy that you would just pop over somebody's house and go talk to a dude for hours, or you boys was coming over your house sitting talking or whatever, chilling, and that could have been looked at as inappropriate or something. But they can't use that shit on you now. Okay. Again, I've never idolized anything. Okay. Yeah, throw down the see. This is so. This could be this Chief Micah energy. Even somebody, this person could have a entity attachment on this person. This could be a sweat kid, star seed energy. So something like this could have happened a long time ago. These could be like some Indians that was kind of going a little crazy or something like this. Because I remember these people start talking about like transgenders, them and that dark man X and that damn mag something. Okay, during the indigenous community, this was stuff that was going